Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me today. My name is Jamie Nakata, and I had the privilege of managing the Nike project. Today, I'll be walking you through a short retrospective highlighting what we accomplished, what worked well, what didn't, and how we can improve going forward. The goal of this presentation is to share key insights and lessons that can strengthen our project management practices for future initiatives. To give a better context, this project focused on delivering a website, a media plan, and media creative asset to support Nike's campaign strategy. We worked through multiple front sprints, reached all of our major milestones on time, and delivered the project as scheduled. This structured approach gave us a solid foundation for success and a clear way to evaluate what went well and what we can improve. One of the biggest success factors in this project was team collaboration. We had clear, consistent communication between all team members and stakeholders, which helped us identify and solve issues early. Another strength was our sprint planning. Each sprint has defined goals and deliverables, keeping the entire team aligned and focused. We also did well with resource and time management even with a tight schedule. We stayed close to the original timeline and budget. These strong practices are something we can build on and apply to future projects. Of course, no project comes without challenges. The QA and testing phase required more time than we had planned, creating additional pressure on several team members. We also faced tight deadline in the later sprint due to mid-project scope adjustments. And finally, the workload wasn't always evenly distributed. Some team members took on significantly more than others. These are valuable lessons that point us to areas where we can make meaningful improvement next time. Based on these lessons, here's our plan for improvement moving forward. First, we'll build in more buffer time for QA and testing, so last minute pressure is reduced. Second, we'll work on early risk identification, especially for timeline and scope changes. Third, we'll aim for better workload distribution, ensuring no work is overloaded. And finally, we'll tighten our communication rules with stakeholders so that changes are addressed early and don't disrupt active sprint. Our bond summary. Our burn report gives us a clear view of how resources were used. The total number of recorded was 2,695, which is slightly over the initial estimate. The extra time primarily came from QA and development, particularly from team members who were deeply involved in the final stages of delivery. Even with this variance, we still was an acceptance rate range for both time and budget, showing strong control and good team coordination. To wrap up, this project was a success because of strong collaboration, clear sprint planning, and the team's ability to adapt when needed. We delivered the website, media plan, and creative asset on time and learned lessons that will make future projects run even more smoothly. I want to thank the entire team for incredible work, flexibility, and dedication throughout the project. With this insight, I'm confident that our future project will be even more efficient and balanced. Thank you so much for your time and attention.